says, these beautiful verses, the wise grieve neither for the dead nor for the living. There never was a time that I did not exist, nor you, nor these kings. Nor will any of us cease to exist in the future. What? What's this guy talking about? But those who live in a body experience birth, childhood, youth, old age, and the gaining of another body. Because of that, it's foolish to grieve. Why does he add that, a gaining of another body? Because even though this body goes, you're going to get another one. Why? Because unless the ignorance is gone, your karma will produce another body for you. And you'll be right back having to go through the same stupid thing all over again. He says, sense contacts give rise to ever-changing sensations of heat and cold, pleasure and pain. You have no choice but to experience them. It's hot today, right? What are you going to do about it? Huh? Forget about it, as they say on Long Island. Forget about it. It's not up to you. You just you have to experience it. You have no choice about experience. He says here. Oh, people don't like this because what they want the choice to what they want to choose and make actions that give them experiences that what are in harmony with their likes and dislikes. And how much do you think God cares about your likes and dislikes? God means the impersonal field of existence. He doesn't care at all. Only a respectable person unaffected by pleasure and pain is fit for liberation. So he's saying here, what's that? There's your qualification, right? Find some part in you that is unchanged by what happens. There is a part of you that is unaffected by this heat. What part would that be? That's a part that's aware of the heat. Identify as that, and the heat what? Belongs to the body. And that awareness, that existence, he calls it existence. Awareness is existence shining. Just another word for it. Awareness is another word for existence. And that awareness is what? Unchanged by these worldly sensations, pleasure and pain.
Response and attitude is in your control.
That's right.
And that's much more, that sits, like that feels better, whether or not it's ultimately true in the higher.
But the results are not in your control.
Correct.
So that's why karma yoga is the approach.
And that's the relationship with Ishvara, right? And that's actually a relationship with your creator. It's a dynamic.
Exactly right, yeah.
And it's again, right from the get-go, your personality, this had nothing to do with you. You're not born with openness and introversion. How far are you going to get with Vedanta? You're not. And you have no choice in the matter. You have a little bit of choice in the basic stuff, and then you can modify it to some degree with your environment. But there's limits to that, right?
Yeah,
and so this is an Ishvara thing, right? So like it or not, that you can see that as actually another way to represent karma, actually. Because your traits, that's, as I understand karma, is the flavor of your traits, of your vasanas that transfer from life to life, right? Yeah. It's not your personality per se, it's sort of this general tenor of it, and then that remanifests in a new body and stuff. It almost sounds a little like karma.
One word, karakas. Karakas are called, this is a Sanskrit term, but it means the constituents of action. What all the factors that go into producing an action. And for one single action to happen, you have to have all of the factors in the universe conspiring to make that happen. If one part of the universe decides that it's not going to contribute to that action, then the whole universe just collapses.
Well, the question is, how much choice do you have in that?
Yeah, so where's the choice? Huh? Nobody wants to start at the bottom. If you've been knocking around the spiritual world for a while, you're really, and you gained a bunch of stuff here and there, insights and knowledge and experiences, and met cool people and all that sort of stuff. You don't want to start over. You don't want to throw the whole thing out and look at it with fresh eyes. Yeah. So, but that's precisely what has to happen. Go back to ground zero, and what? And just listen to what? To the logic. The logic of the teaching, and it's very logical. This is a scientific, logical teaching. The logic builds the knowledge that takes away the ignorance that's obstructing your bliss. Hear that thump, 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 thump? Is that disturbing the silence? It's not disturbing the silence, it's disturbing my mind. How dare those people? You know? But it's not disturbing the silence. So far, I have told you the wisdom of self-knowledge. I've told you wisdom means what? Why you should convert your desire to experience have some particular experience, spiritual or otherwise, into a desire to know. He's explained why. So now you got a good reason to stop chasing, feelings and emotions and so forth, transactional situations. Got a reason to let that go. You got a piece of knowledge, an understanding that what takes care of all situations. It's always good in every time, place, and circumstance. This works.